G'day everyone, welcome back. Yep, not in my ute, I'm in the big bag cruiser. Rhiannon's taken my car to town to get a service and she had appointments and stuff, so she took my car. So I've got hers. So the good thing about this is it's got air conditioning. Oh, well, my car's got air conditioning, of course, but this one here is just next level. So today we are going to get this road built. Henry is already down here and he's just towing Ben through now, doing that one last load that we're going to do, just to make sure that we are past the sand. Like, we definitely were past the sand, but you know, just to make sure. And yeah, so we're going to get to, he's got the telehandler already down here with the rock bucket, and yeah, we're going to get the all the rocks out just like we did on the last one, and we will then grade it and then get Ben to test it, and this time it will work. So yeah, let's get into it. Definitely takes a bit of time doing it that way, but you can see the amount of rocks we've got out just from doing that. And Henry's now just doing his first pass along. Now you may wonder, well, some of you may have picked up that there's going to be some weak spots in this road. And where we'll have weak spots is where I'm standing, just here. And then actually right up back where the road first starts, like connects to the existing road, we're going to have issues. Now it's purely because the gravel was laid thin in these areas. Not much that Ben could do about it because you know, here he was struggling. Actually all this we did with towing, but just trying to time your towing and your dumping, it's very difficult. So there is some spots that's thin, some spots that are really thick, and yeah, not a huge amount we can do about it. All we can do is exactly what Henry's doing. He's grading uphill, so he's pulling all the gravel towards these weak spots. And then what we'll do is, once we do have the road all finished, is we'll just get Ben to, well, once he tests it, we might get him to also drop a load up where it's really weak, and yeah, then we'll fix it. But so far so good, which is yeah, it's good to be having this road built, and then it's peace of mind for myself and Ben, because up here we've got essentially the last three loads, the last like 3 piles up there. He can drive all by himself, but because I wanted to make sure that, you know, we were well out of the sand, we just kept on dumping, and yeah, that way we're all good. We won't get bogged again. So you can see by the drone, Henry and I are just working in tandem. He pushes and then I'll come up behind him and just pick up what's left on the road. So I can already see there's a rock that's come off him there, maybe two. So it's working quite well. I'm just coming along and I destroy his road every time I go through it because I've got to dig the road up every time, just a little bit to pick the rocks up. But it's all good because he's got more gravel to bring across. But no, it's working very well. Yeah, you can probably see on the drone a few of the weak spots that I was talking about. But yeah, we'll make them work. So I better put the camera down because I need to get after him and pick up these rocks before he's ready to come back. I apologise on the lack of filming. It is a bit difficult to film and drive this at the same time, so that's why I haven't been recording much. Anyway, Henry is doing very well on the road there. He'll still do quite a few more passes. He's got to try and get that gravel even across. It's quite difficult with the sand base below him and how it was laid out, but he's doing a fairly good job at the moment. I've gone through and picked out pretty much all the rocks that I can. Everything else he should be able to just bring across to the sides. So there's that pile there, and then there's the massive pile down there that I've done. And as you can tell, it's getting really warm in this track, in this thing. So I've put all the shades up because the aircon is not keeping up. So anyway, while Henry's doing that, I'm going to go and back to the silo pad there, and also on the road where Ben's been dumping, and go and pick out the rocks from those, just so that, yeah, like I said last time, I've only got this down here for a short amount of time. I can go and start pitching the rocks out of them so it's all done, and then yeah, when it comes to when gypsum's finished, we'll have this the whole time down here and it'll be nice and easy. Henry's just doing the last sweep across now, and then this road's all done. So hopefully Ben isn't too far away. We're going to get him to come onto this road now. There's a few low spots. I think where Henry is now, we might drop a tiny bit, and then also down there we also might drop a bit more, just to yeah, make sure the road's not going to blow through. Yeah, definitely where Henry is now. You can see here the road comes in, and it's just a bit light on. So yeah, he's done very well for what happened with the way the gravel was laid. But yeah, you can see there's a bit of dirt from the paddock that's come through. So definitely here we'll get some, and yeah, but it should mean that now Ben will be all good to yeah, just keep going down here and not get bogged. This road, well, the first one we did, he hasn't blown out there at all. I think that might be a different story now with this road because of how sandy and how washed out the sand was. You know, we've got the tractor that was pulling through, and that dug a few holes every now and then. There's going to be a few soft spots in this one for sure, but at least it'll be, you know, he'll be able to track roll it and make it all nice and neat, and it should be strong. But yeah, we've got the grader, so we can just, you know, grade across and fix out whatever blowouts do occur. But yeah, definitely happy we've got that now. Yeah, just gonna be so much better. Ben's coming down the driveway now. Now it's we're gonna get him to dump just one load right where I'm standing. It's the beginning of where the old road and the new road join, and it's what we were saying before, that there just wasn't enough gravel here. And then we'll get him just put one at the very end. Not that we're going to touch that one at the end, but one at the very end. That'll test the road out. And there won't be any disappointment this time like there was last time, where we had him drive through and we were like, oh no, and he got bogged. He'll go all the way through and it'll be just fine. Hopefully. So we went quite heavy with the gravel there, just so that Henry can just pull it all across here and it all fills this part in. He did drive through quite fine, but we just want to make sure. And he's just driving up the end there now. He'll find all the soft spots, I'm sure. And yeah, he'll have no issues. This yesterday, this is where we're pulling him through, had all that drama. Amazing what some gravel does. If only we had something that could compact it, then it'd be even better, but yeah, seems to be doing the job. So I'm gonna get the telehandler and I'm going to start picking the rocks out of this. And then once Ben comes back past, then Henry can start grading it out. No issues whatsoever. Absolutely fantastic. So there goes Ben. We're going to finish off this pile here, but no more boggings will occur, which is just fantastic on all fronts. Alright, time for Henry to push this pile out and for me to start picking rocks out of it. Henry's finished. He's now just driving up and down it, just giving it a little bit of compaction, and that's done. So happy days. We've got the road, what have we got, 500, 600 something like that meters that it's done, all up in total now, and Ben will have no issues. So Ben's going to he's going to continue actually dumping up there where we've got him to do a few more other things, and then he'll continue on with here. Now we've got this road, there's no issue, so we'll get the tractor back to Tom, and Henry will get spreading. So yeah, look, I think it's going to be a small video, but I'm going to leave it there. That's it for today. We've done our road, and that's the exciting part. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.